This big Bitcoin breakout is literally around the corner, just like another ETF deadline that will be imminent by this week. Will we be seeing all ETFs getting accepted, or will we be seeing another delay? Well, definitely. Either way, this is just one step closer towards the acceptance of a spot Bitcoin ETF. So we need to be talking about that. The CME gap that we have formed. Are we going to be holding our support level that we have also been forming? This Bitcoin bearish divergence and more in this update video. And without any further ado, let's have a look in towards the imminent short term. But before all that, yes, I'm actually still quite sick. You can probably still hear it in my voice, but either way, I'm still coming here with another update video. But with that out of the way, well, having a look in towards the imminent short term, we are really having a look in towards this symmetrical triangle, because this symmetrical triangle will be the deciding factor if we are going to be getting that further push in towards the upside, or if we are going to be getting rejected and a push back in towards the downside. And the thing is that in about 48 hours, we are going to be coming in with our apex. So within the coming 48 hours, we will need to see our breakout to either the upside or to the downside. Now, we have been forming this bearish divergence, so potentially we might be in for a further correction back towards the downside. This is just something to be aware of, and that is why we definitely do want to have a look into which direction we are actually breaking in towards. Another thing is that we actually created this CME gaps, which we actually just got filled, so we can delete this CME gap over here, but we do still have two CME gaps down below us, which did not yet get filled. And we of course do know that 95% of these CME gaps tend to get filled rather sooner than later, but you should not be making your trade decisions based on these CME gaps. So while I potentially think this CME gap over here might still get filled, I do not think we are going to be filling this CME gap down below all the way over here. Now, if we are going to be breaking towards the downside, these support targets are definitely the support targets you want to be having a look in towards. But what is really going to be driving and moving the price in the coming few days is probably going to be the news events that are going to be happening. And of course, we cannot know what the next news event actually is going to be. That's why it is news, of course. But what we can do is, of course, speculate on what the next news event is going to be. And potentially, this may have something to do with the spot Bitcoin ETFs, because another deadline is approaching. Literally in 10 days, we will need to see another decision being made on these spot Bitcoin ETFs, on the hashtag spot Bitcoin ETF, and also on the Franklin one. And because technically we are trading in such a big uptrend and the momentum is so strong towards the upside, it will be more likely that we are going to be getting this bullish breakout. And yes, of course, do keep in mind, we are trading in this very steep uptrend. The smart money is literally buying more Bitcoin right here at the current prices. So keep this in mind. And with that being said, yes, this symmetrical triangle is going to be the most important thing to watch right now on the Bitcoin charts. With that being said, make sure to be following me on Twitter, because throughout the day it is way easier for me to give updates on Twitter because of my current voice. So I will be trying to update you way more on my Twitter profile. So make sure to be following that. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in another update video tomorrow morning.